Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clef Investments. Today, let's continue last week's topic, how to select the best strike price when opening a short box to borrow money. So last week we discussed we want to pick the strikes that has the best liquidity, but I left an open question. Which metric is a better indicator to show the liquidity? Is it open interest or volume? So today I have some options expiring, so I need to renew the box. And I'm using a 100K box as an example and try to open a box that's a month later, which is December 19th, 2025. By the way, today is November 21st, 2025. Okay, so if I pick the strikes with the best open interest, I would pick strike price 5,000 and 6,000. For example, in this page, it shows the SPX open interest for the December monthly option. And you can tell 5,000, 6,000, they have the highest open interest. Although the current price is around 6,600. The 7,000 open interest is not very high. Okay. Another choice is to pick the strikes with the best volume, which is 6,000 and 7,000. If you look at this page, it shows the volume of SPX, and the expiration date is the same. It's December. 6,000 and 7,000 has the highest volume, much higher than 5,000. Higher volume means there are a lot more options trading on those strikes today. So I try to place two boxes, one with strike price 5,000 and 6,000, the other with 6,000 and 7,000. When I try to place both orders, they don't allow it because the 6,000 strike would have different direction. If it's long here in the second box, it would be short in the first box, and vice versa. And the broker, which is Interactive Brokers, said, I'm not allowed to open this kind of boxes because I cannot have both long and short strikes, which can cancel out. So fortunately, I have two accounts. So I placed one box in one account and another box in another account so that I can experiment which one has a better liquidity. And today's 1 month Treasury rate is 4.04%. So I started with a limit price of $997 for the box where the strike distance is 1,000. So that means I'm borrowing almost 100K. I need to pay $3, which actually means $300 of interest for a month. And the limit price of 997 is too aggressive. I cannot get it filled. So I reduce the price by 10 cents every 10 minutes. I set a timer and do this every 10 minutes until it gets filled. Why is 10 cents, not 5 cents? Because my broker said it's not allowed to use 5 cents. So finally, my 6,000 and 7,000 box is filled at 996.35. And at that time, the limit price is 996.30. So I actually got 5 cents better than my limit price, which is very good. And the most important message for this video is that this shows volume is more important than open interest because the 6,000 and 7,000 box is picked based on the highest volume. And at the same time, the other box with 5,000 and 6,000 that had the same limit price of 996.30, but it can't get filled. If you divide the interest, which is about $3.65 by the total money you borrowed, 996.35, and annualize it, you get an annualized rate of 4.95. This is 0.91% higher than the Treasury rate, which is 4.04%. So that's not very good because when I placed the box trade before for a longer term, I often get a rate that's only 0.3% higher than Treasury rate. So I only start placing monthly boxes recently, and I need to do this a few more times to tell what are the actual fair price I could get and how much higher it is compared to the 1 month Treasury. But now I know that volume can be a more important indicator to find out what strikes are the best, which has best liquidity and give you the best fair price, which translates into the lowest interest when you borrow money. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.